Pacers. Not the start to the season that this team wanted, but they can turn it around with the win at any time. We'll see if that starts tonight. Pistons, Pacers is coming up next, and we'll be right back. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And how about a look at the most very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at the Bucks. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And check it out, Indiana. They were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man, Domantas Sabonis, is following in his father's Hall of Fame footsteps. We all remember what Arvydas Sabonis looked like when he was healthy, both in Russia and when he came over to the NBA. Domas watched his dad play with the Blazers and dreamed of becoming an NBA player in his own right. Well, he's arrived. Last season, Domantas became a first-time All-Star. He's certainly doing his dad proud. Kevin?
He sure is. Thanks, David. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Grant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Hayes in at the point guard. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Warren in at the 3. So Detroit will get the first possession. Grant outside. The pass to Rose. No good on the 3. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. LeVert, that falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
You got to D up LeVert better than that. But, I mean, he excels at scoring over the defense.
Here's Rose. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Turner. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's LeVert, and he dunks it down.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to Washington. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
And it's Rose, this time the assist by Hayes.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Brogdon. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington. One-on-one here. Here's Hayes. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, he's able to burn you on the drive. Gotta like Brogdon being aggressive in these situations.
The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Rose looking around. Pass to Hayes. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game. And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years, and has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
That free throw good from Turner.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low post go-to move.
Both free throws good from Turner.
Yeah, you know, he's a big guy that has tremendous agility and already is an elite defender. Myles Turner now has to work on being dominant on offense.
Now here's Griffin. He had 22 points in the win against New York.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots. And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. And Warren, here we go. And that one, good.
Well, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
Pistons trail by 6. Outside Rose. Kicks to Grant. Out to the right wing. Hayes down low. He's covered by Warren. And it's sent back by Turner. And they're moving it up. Stolen by Grant. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And it's Hayes in the corner. And here's Rose. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. Clock at 6. Griffin. Offensive rebound. Plumlee, no luck.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Griffin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They shoot again, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Indiana. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Indiana leading by 5. Here's LeVert. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, what an athlete. Once he gets ahead of steam, Karis LeVert is impossible to stop. Good luck trying.
Detroit's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Rose. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brogdon looking it over. Down low, Griffin with the steal. And now the fast break, Grant with the ball. And he finished it off with a lay-in.
Well, I tell you what, he's got tremendous speed. It's actually breathtaking when he gets out in transition. He really gets it done in the open floor.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pistons trail by 3. Hayes with it. Brogdon picks him up. Grant gets a wide open look. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
The bonus showing you right there. He's a sneaky athlete now getting up top for that alley-oop.
So it's the Pistons now. Hayes the pass to Grant. Now Rose. The tray. The rebound by Brogdon.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Warren. Shoots from the elbow. He's off on that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And here are the Pacers now after the basket by Detroit. The pass to LeVert. Lets the three fly. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Lets a floater go. And the dunk by Grant.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Pass to Sabonis. He kicks it to Warren. Inside. Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Rose.
Well, you know, LeVert is pretty well put together at 6'7", which allows him to bang inside effectively.
For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the free throw drops for LeVert. Indiana making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Miles Turner. Jeremy Lamb comes in for T.J. Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Both shots good from the stripe.
And guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
And that one drops. Pistons trail by 5. Now here's Wright. Jackson kicks to Okafor. They get a hand on it. Here's Lamb. They really needed more from him in that loss to Washington. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, I tell you what, nice watching Lamb convert these hard baskets. I mean, showing some real toughness on that play.
And the Pistons with possession here. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That sends Karis LeVert to the free throw line. That's on Josh Jackson. The Pacers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Now, Wright. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks to Okafor. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent timing by Okafor. He really bounced up and finished that alley-oop with real flavor and flair that time.
Now here's McDermott. To the inside. Here's LeVert. Out to Lamb. Shoots the three. A new 14 for Indiana. Passes it to Sabonis. Over Okafor. And the shot is long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to right. Pistons passing it around. Here's Stewart. Dishes it to Okafor. 5 to shoot. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. LeVert. Rebound by the Pistons.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Right against Lamb. Stewart passes to Jackson. Off target from outside. Indiana leading by 8. Pass to Holiday. Stolen by Jackson. .157 left to play in the first quarter. Right with it. Now defended by McDermott. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Now the pass to Sabonis. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Right against Holiday. Right, the pass to Jackson. Here's Stewart. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. Made an intelligent play there. Has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And some changes here for the Pacers. Justin Holiday's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Lamb. Pacers leading by 6. Holiday with it. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Okafor.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Pistons trail by 6. Right, looking around. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Right against Holiday. Trying to get something going. Holiday finds McDermott. They get it back, and staying with the play, Sabonis.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ellington. Launches a 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Puts up a 3. Sabonis, he knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back to the action after this word. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Here's Sabonis. Doug McDermott is out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Sabonis, the pass to McDermott. Outside Holiday, just 5 on the clock. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Detroit shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
No good on the free throw.
You know, when I saw Jackson back in college, I thought he was the best two-way player in the country. I mean, he's athletic, he's confident, he's aggressive. Man, he plays with the verve that you like to see a guy play with.
Turner's checked in for Sabonis. And he's good on the second. Pacers leading by 5. And here's Holiday. And Holiday has it in the corner. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's McConnell.
Right, always working hard at the defensive end, doing a nice job with the solid contest there.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket for Okafor.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
McConnell passes to McDermott. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
But they get it back. Here's Stewart. And he banks in the layup.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And so it's Indiana with it. They've led by as much as 10. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pistons trail by 3.
And a 6'5" combo guard who uses his size well. Wright is pretty consistent across all areas.
And, you know, Greg, I watched him in college, and what I liked about him most, and I think other people kind of sleep on this guy is really excellent in terms of his feel for the game. I mean, he's got a control and poise about him that's contagious. Good instincts. I like his decision-making in transition. I just think he's an effective, efficient player.
4 on the clock. McDermott can't get it to go. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pistons. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Indiana leading by 3. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Wright. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. The Pacers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And some changes here for the Pacers. Warren comes in for McDermott, and Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. That's good from McConnell. Now here's Rose. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Grant outside. Six on the shot clock. Back to Rose. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Indiana leading by 6. And Brogdon, here we go.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he did that one with 4.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To halt the run, and misses it off the right side of the rim. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Turner, good. And McConnell gets the assist. Turner's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. With all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in a decade, Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pistons trail by 12. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in. Knows when to pass, when to shoot it. Runs the pick and roll exquisitely. And is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
Grant surveying the D. Passes it to Rose. Detroit, no good that time either.
And without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position, and I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
Detroit with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Now Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Warren. Pass to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Holiday, no good. Pistons trail by 14. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Grant kicks to Plumlee. The pass to Hayes. Out left to the wing. Here's Grant. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Pacers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Warren the pass to Turner. For three, Brogdon. Rebounded by the Pistons. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Grant down low. Guarded by Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Man, I like his activity level. You think about it, the defense has to resort to fouling him sometimes to prevent him from scoring.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Grant.
And, you know, Grant, a second-round pick, has worked hard for his minutes in the NBA. He's an exceptional athlete who plays with a real edge, a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. Karis LeVert comes in for T.J. McConnell. And Grant drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Warren. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Hayes. Left side, Griffin. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. No good from Grant.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
It's tipped. And Rose wide open. He shoots. The rebound by Turner. On offense, here are the Pacers. They've got a 13-2 run going. And a wide open look for Lamb. Indiana again missing. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Rose, and he's finally able to knock one down. Rose has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, one of the things you can't allow Rose to do, guys, is to find his comfort zone from there, because he'll get into a rhythm and torch you.
Griffin against Warren. Down low. Lamb trying to free himself up, and that one is good.
Boy, you look at the shots like that LeVert makes, and you have to be happy for the progress he's made, because he's worked at it.
Here's Hayes. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Warren. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Warren's got 6.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Pistons, down by 12. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
And Indiana making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Okafor is checked in for Detroit. DeLon Wright comes in for Hayes. Rose with the ball. 8 points for him. Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Boy, it's enjoyable watching Okafor use his size so well. I mean, he's just bludgeoning the rim whenever he gets it inside down low.
And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Outside Rose. Passes to Wright. Grant against Lamb. Over in the corner, Rose. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Warren against Grant. Puts the move on. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Griffin. Josh Jackson comes in for Grant. And Ellington is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Here's LeVert. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And the first one drops. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
He doesn't get the second one.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Stewart passes to Jackson. Pass to Ellington. And another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Now here's LeVert. Ellington defending. And Brogdon, here we go.
Malcolm Brogdon, a clever penetrator, and when he's driving like this, makes the defense uncomfortable.
Pacers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. The first one falls.
Well, no question, Brogdon is a standout shooter. I mean, he's efficient and plays both ends of the floor. But you look at his shooting numbers, he's one of just a few players to have achieved a 50-40-90 season.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Doug McDermott comes in for Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for LeVert. Brogdon hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Looking to get back on track here. It's good on the putback.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Jackson against Brogdon. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And so it's Indiana. 13 points up at the end of the period. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are down right now. How do you get back into the game?
Well, the thing about it is we got to have some want-to, some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that. I saw none of that in our first few minutes of the game. I've got to see some focus and some fire.
I know you'll look out for it, Case. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And what Miles Turner brings to the table, well, he gives you a little bit of everything. But Kenny, what do you want to see out of him in the next few years?
You know, I thought we'd see more scoring from Turner by now. But he's added some range to his tools, but his production is about the same, though.
Yeah, but his rebounding should be a lot better than what it is. And you got to get mean on the block. Start gobbling more boards.
Wish I were sitting closer to you. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, guys, Karis LeVert getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. On the court for the Pistons, Okafor out there with Griffin. Then there's Grant. Then there's Hayes. And it's Rose in at shooting guard. Doesn't go for him. Pistons trail by 13. Reverses. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. A fierce competitor on defense.
Oh, Turner in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Turner is an athletic behemoth. What a word. And he's really good when it comes to finishing off alley-oops.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Brogdon, and they're running. Throws it up high, and Turner throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Griffin passes to Okafor. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Okafor's got 10 points in the game. Pacers leading by 15. Left side, Sabonis. Here's Brogdon, and Okafor with the block.
You've got to be cautious when Okafor's in the area. I mean, he's a giant. Not only is he big, but he's long. And that helps him block shots because of his good timing, too.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Plumlee is checked in for Okafor. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Rose. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
Outside, Sabonis. to the inside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Indiana, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
And that one falls for Turner. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Rose. He's got 10. He kicks it to Hayes. They get the rebound. Plumlee. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
The offensive rebound for Sabonis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
The first free throw is good.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Griffin. No points in the game yet for him. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Scooped up. There's Sabonis, and Grant sends it back. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you know what? I think you got to be excited about LeVert's potential. This kid seems to get better and add more to his game every year. And here's Rose outside. Detroit, no good that time either.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana.
Let's see where the Pistons sit right now in the NBA statistics here early in the season.
And they've been strong in the rebounding department, up in the top 10, and it's just not one guy. Really, it's been about the entire group collectively.
Plumlee, the pass to Hayes. Sabonis against Griffin. 5 on the clock to stop the drought. Tries to keep it alive. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg, I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren, but I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
That free throw good from Warren.
I think this guy, T.J. Warren, is underrated. I mean, he's a terrific scorer and is not afraid to be the go-to guy.
Right, he's checked in for the Pistons. Both free throws good from Warren. Now Hayes, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Right outside. Grant the pass to Griffin. Kicks it to Hayes. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Here's Hayes. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Plumlee with it. There's the pass to Griffin. 5 to shoot. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
The feed to Warren. Holiday with the 3. Indiana again missing. The Pistons shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. And Wright kicks to Grant. Back to Wright. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And it's sent back by Turner. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Holiday, the pass to McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. So it's the Pistons now. And here is Grant. 10 points for him. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Right against Holiday. Now here's Hayes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Plumlee finds Wright. Hayes with it beyond the arc, but they recover it. The kick out to Wright. In the corner, it's Griffin. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. And some changes here for the Pacers. McDermott's checked in for Turner. Lamb comes in for T.J. Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Detroit, Stewart's checked in for Griffin. Jackson comes in for Grant. And Ellington is subbed in for Hayes. Holiday, the pass to McDermott. It's good.
An accurate shooter off the pass. McDermott feels comfortable firing as soon as he catches it.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season, moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well, plays with confidence, and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin. And I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
And the Pistons making a change here. Okafor's checked in. McDermott dishes to Holiday. Sabonis against Okafor. Fade away. That one off the back iron and out.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
So it's Detroit now. Wright finds Jackson. The kick out to Wright. And Okafor has it in the corner. Will it go?
Capable of guarding multiple positions, his lateral quickness allows him to guard both the post and perimeter well.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Right, the pass to Jackson. Here's Stewart. And here is Okafor over Sabonis. Here's Jackson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jackson's got 5 now.
Yeah, really good work by Jackson, positioning himself nicely and then muscling in for that rebound.
Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. He has 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Wright. Softly drops in the floater.
Wright has a lot of ways to score the basketball at the rim. He's a creative finisher, whether it's a scoop shot, a reverse, or a floater. His toolkit is full in tight.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Holiday. Drops in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Outside Jackson. He gets that one. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, it's really tough to wrap Jackson up. I mean, when he's looking to score, he bullies his way through the contact, and he's athletic enough to jump over contact at times, too.
And Holiday kicks to Lamb. And Okafor with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Justin Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Beats to Lamb. Off target from the baseline. And it's Detroit's ball. Now Jackson. 7 points in the game. Lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's already got a nice interior game, but Jackson, I think, is only going to get better and better.
Passes it to Beats. 1:43 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Brogdon, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Okafor, the pass to Stewart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
First free throw is good. LeVert's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Holiday, the pass to Beats. Right against Brogdon. To the inside. LeVert. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 6 assists now in the game. 59 seconds left in the third. Jackson against LeVert. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got 12. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Brogdon. 12 points for him. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Outside Holiday. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Inside, Stewart. Right trying to break free. Stewart misses. Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Holiday looking for an opening. Brogdon outside. Over right. Offline. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Pacers just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All we got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the right person. All right? Get it from side to side. Don't force it.
I think you can tell he wants his guys to work harder specifically in how they pass the ball.
I mean, it's just basic basketball. When you swing the ball around, the floor is going to open up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Over to the left wing. Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got his first points of the night.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Dumboya. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday. And the first one drops. And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Detroit making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's Jackson. He's covered by McConnell. Back to Jackson. Over McConnell. It's rebounded by Indiana.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Boy, what a shooter McDermott is, taking advantage of that three-point line.
Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal. And they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Jackson. Sampson pulls it in. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nice shot by McDermott.
Boy, he's a knockdown jump shooter, and his release is so quick, it's hard to get to Doug McDermott's shot.
Jackson passes to Stewart. Right side Jackson. On the wing Jackson. And it's Dumboya in the corner. It's rebounded by Indiana. McDermott's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by McDermott.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. The pass to Stewart. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Bay. Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Jackson. Down low. Shoots from the right block, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Stewart. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer. Good.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the 2nd half.
And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Passes it to Bitadze. He kicks to McDermott. Bitadze, the pass to McDermott. Clock at 6. Pass to McConnell. 3-pointer on the way. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
You know, he was a non-factor in that 1st half, but now he's making up for lost time.
McConnell with it. To the right side. On its way from McDermott for 2. Off target from the wing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The Pacers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Bitadze. No good with the triple. And here's Jackson to the paint. Here's Stewart. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Jackson. And there's the pass to McDermott. Feeds to Sampson. Trying to end the drought. The shot, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it, and there's the call on Jakar Sampson. That is his 1st foul of the game. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Detroit. The Pistons shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Outside for Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. McConnell kicks to Sumner. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Sumner's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Bitadze. Sumner passes to Sampson. Here's Sumner. Rebound, Detroit. Plumlee's. Holiday against Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Jackson missing again.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Right side, Holiday. Now, here's Doumbouya. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Detroit making a switch here. Ellington's checked in. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Jackson passes to Bay. Now Plumlee. Passes it to Bay. Lets it fly. Oh, trying for it.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. Pass to McDermott from downtown. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. McDermott kicks to McConnell. Inside. Nice shot by McDermott. McDermott's got 12 points now in the quarter.
McDermott does a solid job scoring close to the basket at 6'8". His size allows him to capitalize from there.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by McConnell. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
McDermott passes to Bitadze. Doumbouya pulls it in. Doumbouya's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Myles Turner.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The Pacers making a switch here. Warren's checked in. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Jackson passes to Ellington. Down low. Here's Plumlee, and he comes up with the deuce.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Here's Warren. Plumlee with the rebound. Now Detroit moving it up. Ellington leading the charge. Another shot. And Plumlee kicks to Ellington. Here's Bay. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.